Welcome back. Our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device, and you can download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. We also encourage you to use the eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app. If you have pictures or videos you'd like to share with us, tap the application on your device, swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions. The Abia State Police Command has paraded criminals suspected to specialize in stealing cars and other forms of armed robbery. State Commissioner of Police Habila Joshak said the suspects met their Waterloo during surveillance operations of one of the command's patrol teams. He said the criminals opened fire on sight in the police but were overpowered by his men. Well, the Northern Governors Forum has commended President Muhammadu Buhari and the military for their continued fight against tackling the insurgency in the northeast. At a meeting in Kaduna today, the governors expressed satisfaction with the ongoing war on terrorists, appealing to the president to restore civil authority to the affected areas in order to ensure the safe return of internally displaced persons to their communities. This, according to them, entails the reconstruction and rehabilitation of public institutions and structures such as local government secretariats, police stations, prisons, hospitals and clinics, as well as schools, all of which were either partially or completely destroyed by the insurgents. They also expressed concern over the frequent clashes between farmers and herdsmen in the northwest and north central states that have left several people dead and property worth millions of naira destroyed. In attendance at today's meeting were governors of Kaduna, Borno, Zamfara, Kwara, Kano, Katsina, Sokoto, Adamawa, amongst others. The Ogun State Governor, Ibikunle Amosu, and the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 2, Bala Hassan, have assured Nigerians and residents of Ogun State of the safe rescue of Senator Iyabo Iyabo, who was kidnapped by 4 gunmen in the state. Governor Amosu says the perpetrator would be made to face the consequences of their action and asked the residents to remain calm and go about their businesses without fear. Mr. Iyabo was abducted while returning she was abducted while returning from her farm by 4 armed men and has not been located since then.
Just to make sure that I'm on ground and everybody's combing everywhere. But because of the security nature of what has happened, we can probably be telling you that this is what they've done, this is what we are doing, but you can be rest assured that everybody is on it. And I have to thank our people too, all the locals, they are all involved. So I think we'll get good news. We'll get her safely, soundly too. I know she will be troubled, but we know the good Lord will take charge and we'll get her back in not too long a time. I pray that quickly we want her back, maybe in the next few hours, not even days. And to those that did this, of course, we are ready for them. They will face the law, truly, and they will regret doing this. This is Ogun State. Indeed, we don't tolerate this and we will continue to fight them. This will not be, Ogun State will not be a comfort zone for criminals.
Substandard electrical cables worth millions of naira have been confiscated, and 9 of the shops selling the fake products have been sealed up by the Standard Organization of Nigeria in Plateau State. This raid, according to the head of operation, is to ensure that only goods that meet the requirements of relevant Nigerian industrial standards are in the market. With the federal government's determination to get rid of substandard products, the Standard Organization of Nigeria in Plateau State has been monitoring activities of dealers in wires and cables. The agency carried out a raid on electrical shops suspected of selling substandard and fake cables in Jos, the state capital. In the same vein, SON carried out an assessment of locally made goods to ensure that they comply with government policies on standardization. Several rolls of electrical cables that failed to test were confiscated during the operation, which lasted for several hours.
Before any product manufactured locally is introduced into the market, it should be mandatorily certified. Okay, so with these measures in place, it means that if your product is not certified or has not gone through conformity assessment program offshore, it should not be in Nigerian market.
There was not much resistance from the shop owners while the operation lasted. Nevertheless, some of them had different views on government policies.
So the people where they bother where the thing they enter for, we not common people will just go buy for market. So the people where they bother, why they know they stop them? Now from there, we not just market, not just distributors will be. Then when they carry and come, maybe they stop them from that side. We will be common people where they look for where to go chop. It's good for someone to do something that is good, because the issue of this substandard this thing, materials is not the best thing. That is why, like this very particular young man here now, is no more selling the cake, because this thing have been said, they have been talking about it since. So and if you can see, the little one you get there now is not enough for you to hold him, because he's the one that he has already kept aside.
While the SON pursues its mandate, it's also taking time to enlighten consumers on ways of identifying fake and substandard products, which cause major hazards to public health. Well, the Nigerian Air Force is stopping at nothing to play its part to protect lives and property of Nigerians. Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar says over 2,500 officers are being trained in specialist courses periodically, while new aircraft and equipment are being acquired to boost the fighting capacity of the troops. Air Marshal Abubakar made this known at the 2016 Capacity Training Seminar for Officers held at the Nigerian Air Force Base in Kaduna State.
Any emergency during the seminar.
The training with the theme Optimizing Human Capacity Development to Enhance Professionalism is part of ongoing efforts by the Nigerian Air Force to win the war against Boko Haram in the northeast. Addressing officers at the event, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, reveals that the Nigerian Air Force had in the last 1 year embarked on intensive individual and group training of personnel within and outside the country.
There have been significant organizational reforms geared towards enhancing our defense capabilities and outputs within the current reduced resource envelope. In this regard, the development of the capacity to deploy highly trained, professional and well-equipped personnel in a wide variety of missions, including international lead roles, remains a priority for me. Since the inception of the current Nigerian Air Force leadership, we have trained 2,275 personnel locally and 535 abroad in different nav specialties.
Then there's good news, as the Nigerian Air Force has procured the Super Moshak trainer aircraft that will provide robust and enduring foundation for combat pilots. The Air Officer Commandant Training Command, Kaduna, Air Vice Marshal Wakili Ahmed, highlights the aim of the seminar, which is to ensure a well-trained and motivated personnel for the service.
The command, through its mandate, gives the desired support to the commitment of the Chief of the Air Staff to reposition the Nigerian Air Force into a highly professional and disciplined force through capacity building initiative for effective, efficient, and timely employment of air power in response to the Nigerian national security imperatives. The seminar indeed is unique as it emphasizes the commitment of the Chief of the Air Staff to ensure a well-trained and motivated personnel for the Nigerian Air Force.
The Kaduna State government commends the effort of the Nigerian military in addressing some of the security challenges in the state.
We have Operation Sharandaji, which the Nigerian Air Force are participating, the Nigerian Army are participating, the police are participating, and they are doing a great job. Very soon, Kaduna-Abuja highway will become perfectly safe. Kaduna-Birnungwari highway will become perfectly safe.
Over 100 personnel, including commanding officers, were drawn from the various Air Force divisions and units to attend this seminar, which will last for 2 days, as they continue to tackle the security challenges in the country.
When news across Nigeria returns to provide succor from some of the displaced persons occasioned by the terrorist activities, the DGNYSC distributes relief materials to them in Yola, Adamawa State. In a moment, please stay with us.